This broadcast contains adults who act like children, but speak like adults. Do not say you were not warned.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Freestyle Friday. This is Geeks of Glory, and I'm Rillean, your host for the night. It is just me tonight. As per our new Friday lineup, every other Friday will be just me, and I am playing through Dragon Age, starting with Origins. I'm going to try to make it through all three. We'll see if I actually have the dedication to do that. So, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I already see that we've got Ivan and Julian here, as well as myself and Irini. So, good to see you guys. Glad to have people. So, let's pick up where we left off. Which is, I was just going to go light the Beacon of Hope, or did I already do that? I think I got through the lighting. Yeah. I'd already gotten through the lighting, and I found myself in the witch's hut, having been saved because she made fun of me for needing to be saved. So, we'll go there. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's really hot here. I don't know how it's been elsewhere. And I hope this is actually showing me what's going on. Hey, I got a level. Level up. I look really bad. What's that?
I need you to put this up and plug it in.
Okay.
Because I have no battery.
Hang on, guys. I gotta help Irini out here for a second.
Pulling out of the channel.
Okay. Be right back, guys. Can I charge it? Isn't your...
Yeah, the cord is, it should be right to the right there.
Okay. I think it dropped.
Oh no.
shot. Ah, there we go. It's been one of those days. Alrighty. Yeah. How many points do I got? I only got 3. I only got 3. Okay. Willpower, magic, and constitution. There we go. Yes. Yes. Expert coercion. You will do what I say. Ooh. Friendly fire possible. Ooh, that's so cool. I like to avoid the ones that have possible friendly fire just because I'm not that good of a shot. In this game, at least. Ooh, Death Siphon. While this mode is active, the caster draws in nearby entropic energy, draining residual power from any dead enemies nearby to restore caster's mana. Yes! Walking Bomb. That one's kind of cool, though. So yeah, what's everybody doing tonight? What do they got planned for the week? While active, the caster draws in nearby, draining residual life force from any dead enemies nearby to heal the caster. Awesome. Oh yeah, announcements. Hi. Make announcements short and sweet. Make announcements short and sweet. Mine are boring. Yeah, so biggest announcement right off the top is we will not be streaming tomorrow. I know, I'm sorry, but it's the youngest Geekling's birthday week, and tomorrow we're celebrating for him, and also 4th of July. Figured more people could show up on the weekend than they could day of, considering it was on a Wednesday. So, we will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm sorry. Yeah. Other than that, other big announcement is we will be starting a new show on Saturdays sometime within the next couple weeks. I don't think it will be starting tomorrow. Last I heard, this week was off the table and next week was off the table due to the new host being out of town. That's right, a new host. It's not us. It's not me. It's not Arini. We have a new host. Insomniacs will be taking over and doing a show of his very own. He's been chatting it up in Discord. So, if you're interested, type !Discord in the chat. Anybody can do it. And you can get a chat or a link to our Discord and talk to him about it. See what he's planning. It's some really interesting stuff. I don't want to steal his thunder. I think I am going to take this one, because I run out of mana all the time. Okay, let's see. What else have we got going? Other than I'm just freaking amazing. Let's see. Assign. Let's replace Walking Bomb. Actually, I don't like that there. Let's put that there, and then I can go... Where did that one come from? I'm trying to think what else you guys would be interested in. I'm sure so much. Paralyzing it. Yeah. No, wait. Ah! Button pushing. I'm working on clearing out my shop so I can get the woodworking stuff going. Yeah. Monday. I'm trying to remember what Monday's show is. It's another first try, and I'm trying to remember for the life of me what it is. I don't remember at this point, but new stuff. It'll be fun. You should come check it out. Sure, I'll take that.
No. Sadly not.
Oh no. Sadly not. Sorry, my phone with chat is distracting me because it's also got the video up, so I keep seeing movement and thinking, oh, fun, somebody's chatting with me. Hey, Alistair.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Okay. Takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends?
Oh boy.
Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Who cares what she is? We need to do something now. So, why did you save us? If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful. We can't be safe here. Where are all the Darkspawn? I suppose we should thank you. I like this, so why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn.
Fair enough.
It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Yeah. It changed when most of them were slaughtered. The Grey Wardens are no more. Let someone else do it. The land is hardly united thanks to Logan. Yeah, I like that one.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Then we need to find this Archdemon. What is this Archdemon exactly? Alistair is the real Grey Warden here, not me. Will you help us fight the Blight? This Blight, Flemeth? We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens. What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king? You know, I was going to move my camera because I realized it's blocking half things. I'm going to do that real quick. Hold on. Easier going around this way so I don't bump the mic. Alright. We'll go up to the top. Because why not? No, that was the wrong camera. There we go. Watch my chair fly away. No. We'll go over here. There we go. That'll work. Now you guys can actually see what the chat options are. Whee! I forgot about that from last session. There we go. That's not too bad a placement. It'll block the stat or the skills, but oh well. Cider time. So I don't know if you guys have tried this stuff, but Smith & Forge Hard Cider is probably my favorite cider that I've tried. And no, we are not in any way sponsored by them or anything. Get to that. But I like it because it's not super sweet. It's not really alcoholic. I mean, I think it's 6%? Yeah, 6% alcohol by volume. Hey! Oreo Side! Nice! I like the name. Cheers, and thank you for the follow. Okay. I need to turn on my speakers over on my computer so I can hear when that happens. Ugh. Sorry, you can tell I'm really with it tonight. Okay. Oreo Side, thank you very much for the follow. It's good to see new names in here. Alright, so... I think I want to ask her, will you help us fight this Blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives
No,
in the
you're
wilds.
not.
I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostergar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Ooh, do it, do it, do it! Arl Eamon, the Arl of Redcliffe? Yes.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostergar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle.
Ooh.
I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we could call on. This sounds like an excellent idea. Keep in mind That Logain was also an honest, honorable man. Good point. Everyone will see the danger the Blight poses, right? And say he doesn't help us. What then? Okay, yeah, I like number 3. Keep in mind that Logain was also an
The
honorable
Owl
man.
would never do what Tail Logain did. I know him too well.
Oh, do you?
I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough.
Surely
He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
there are other allies we can call on?
Of course! The treaties!
Yeah.
Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and
Why
build
not?
an army?
Why not? Yeah. Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I'd be happy with just staying alive. Yes, thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
What makes it better is the graphics delay there. Such a what? Oh, these old graphics that we've. It's amazing, what we found back in our younger years to be such amazing graphics, and now what we think of them. I mean, this is still a cool looking game, but it can't hold the candle to today's games. But thank you. But if Morgan doesn't wish to join us,
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
yeah, well, very well. We'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
The funny part is the voice actress that plays Morgan.
Understand.
I've actually seen her in
And
stuff.
you, Wardens.
She's an actor as well
Do
as a
you
voice
understand?
actress. Some
I
people
give
cross
you
that
that
threshold
which I
more than
value
others.
above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Yeah. I can actually see that actress playing this part very, very well. I think it would be hilarious to see her in a live action doing this. I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
I think it could be really cool seeing. a
I
live
am
action of
at
what they're
your
doing.
disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Have you never been outside the wilds?
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes
Hard
for me to
to
expand
believe that
the
with the way you
horizon
dress.
of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Fair enough. Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains, I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however.
It's funny how there's a clear spot around
Perhaps
here, but
Mother
then
was
everything
right.
else is
It
fuzzy.
must simply be done quickly.
Are you really Flemeth's
It
daughter?
was she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
Hey, Ivan, you need to play this series at some point. You have 3 of them, but still haven't played. I think there are only 3 of them. Well, you can play vicariously through me. It's just difficult to imagine her. I'm just wondering her age. She's just going to stay here alone? We'll
Young,
read this one.
married, pregnant. Who said she was any of these things? I certainly did not.
Tell me about the village to the north.
It is a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths.
How
I
you
would
doing
go
tonight,
more
Ivan?
often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
Yeah, the big stick
chantry.
over your shoulder.
And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch.
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Trying to make sure my phone is keeping up with chat here. Looks like it is. How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
That's not reassuring.
We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Okay. The Darkspawn are camped further in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
You can't hear me, right? This mic is picking me. Yeah, it looks like it is. Let me know if I need to adjust volumes at all. What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you can substitute for Alistair. Never mind him, you don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned down house.
Hey!
'Tis far more likely you will return to
Following
see this entire area,
Ex-Baby
along
Black.
with my hut, swallowed
Blacks.
up by the blight.
Thank you. Cheers.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to
Oh,
have
I was
fun,
saying.
dear.
If anybody has connection, this is a gamegasm. Hello, hello. Yes. So yeah, if anybody has connections with Smith and Forge, let me know, because I would dearly love to get sponsored by them at some point. Oh, okay. Let's see. You need more. You need more Constitution, buddy. We're gonna put 2 points in that. I don't exactly know what Templars need for their skills. Yeah, let's just put all 3 in Constitution. He's my tank. Let's give him... I need to get him combat tactics so I can get him to do more. Okay, powerful, threaten, Templar. Aha. Let's see. He's sword and shield. Can't get any more there. Ugh. Excuse me, I got bad hiccups. Only Baby Bell. Okay, that makes a lot more sense when I don't see X's around it. But you're extra Baby Bell X. Anyway, cool. Glad to have you. Why am I buzzing? Oh, Fitbit telling me to go to bed. Shut up, Fitbit! Nobody liked you anyway. While this mode is active, the character drops into defensive stance. It favors the shield, getting a bonus to defense and an increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. We'll just leave him with that for now. Let's see. He can get precise striking. Attack speed for a bonus to attack, as well as an increased chance to score critical hits for as long as this mode is active. I don't know. There's nothing that I'm like, I want him to have this. I guess we'll go with shield defense. Yeah, fine, good. Let's go to him, select tactics. See, I always have to put in one for them to heal themselves because... oh, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Target condition, no. Self, yes. Health, yes. Less than 25%. Action. Use item. Lesser health pose. Just that works fine. I had another one? I don't think so. I think that's the only one I can get in there. Ah! Save. No. Gosh dang it. Scrapper. Archer. Custom. Yeah. Okay, good. Passive, aggressive, ranged, cautious, defensive. Yeah. I want you defensive. There we go. Cool. Morgan. Let's set up some tactics for you as well. Tactics. I can't yet. Ah, well. Cautious, defensive. We'll just leave her default for now. Damager. Yes. Supporter. Not so much. Controller. Dehabilitator. I like dehabilitation. Yeah, control. I like that. Yeah, because the name is... Okay. Ooh, hey, yeah, that's good. I just wish it came in bigger packaging. Sorry if I'm slow on chat. Having this small a screen is unusual for me. Usually I've got a second computer monitor, but that's hard to do on the Xbox. Okay. We can get moving. So, have you played Dragon Age before there, Baby Bell? That and how did you find us tonight? I'm always curious about that, because I know some people come to us through, like, one of the streaming communities we're a part of. Combat. But I'm always curious if people are coming from other places. Denerim.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
You did. You played Dragon Age Origins since its release. Cool. I have gotten through this. I started working on the...
Everything I have done
now
has been
you're
to
also
secure
on your next
Ferelden's
playthrough.
independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
Yeah, like I said, I played through this. I got to the
bow to
Warden's
you
Fortress,
simply
whatever the
because you
DLC's
demand it.
thing was
Understand this.
named, but I haven't
I
gotten
will
through 2 or
put
3
no
yet.
threat to
We
this
have both of them.
nation from you or any.
Pretty sure I've got Dragon Age 2. If I don't, I'm gonna have to get it, because we're doing the playthroughs. I know we've got 3.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty,
Was that?
your father risks civil war.
Okay. Hang on. I gotta
Even
help
we're
Irini
here.
get set up for her meeting.
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Yep.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
I see Pluto. He says, don't forget he'll be a tad late.
Well, it is late. I'm late, technically.
Nobody's in there right yet, but we chatted in. It just turned off. Hey! Doggo! Doggo, doggo, doggo! It's the puppy! I got my puppy! My hand is reaching through my robes. Yes.
Time for more darkspawn, I see.
Yeah! Why that was turned off. Yes! Get them! Yes, the more dead there are, the quicker I regen mana. He wags his tail happily and pants. Pet the hound.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Barbaria like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
No. I also wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. But I don't want a dog. Too much responsibility. If you like him, you can. He can come. But he'd better make himself useful. I've always wanted a dog like this. It would be awesome to have a dog like that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I get to name him. Not dog. And I searched on Twitch who could stream the game, so I found you. Oh, sweet. Cool.
Dog meat.
I could name it Dog Meat.
You could ask the audience.
Yeah, what should I name my dog? And, okay, I'm going to put out the restriction there that it can't be something silly like Doggy McDogface. I don't mind a little silly, but not Doggy McDogface. That's so overused. What should I name my dog? It kind of sounds funny. Yeah, it does, but like I said, it's just so overused. That's why National Geographic almost had, I think it was them, almost had a boat named Bodie McBoatface. Mad Dog. Ooh, I could just skip that and go for 2020. Yeah, we could go with Mad Dog. We could do that. Whoops! There we go. Mad Dog. Yeah. Wait. Why am I more again? Thank you. Let's finish looting. I like to loot. Ay, ay, ay. I can't run a straight line with this guy to save my life. Yeah, I'm drunk. Go home, Mad Dog. Take me home. Saving content. Do not turn off your console or remove the game. It's a little hard when the CD is internal. Possible, but difficult. Very, very difficult. So, Baby Bell, are you a streamer? Oh.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Okay, you're not a streamer.
Nonsense.
Okay.
Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen.
Just curious.
Preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by either way. I hope this is entertaining enough to make you come back.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a mage?
A mage? Ah, I don't want to be a toad.
Nobody's turning you into a toad, you sniveling bastard. But we'll,
of course, since you play one of my best games.
Let the toll
Cool.
go. Just this once.
It's time to test some spells.
Don't turn me into a toad!
It made one guy run. Worth it. And the bandit leader is like 30 weights stunned. Between Morgan and I, we both got him just in lockdown.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Just focus on him and pwn him. Get by? You're a criminal!
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
I'm turning you into the authorities. Well, you'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. Hand over everything you're stolen. Start running and don't come back. Then follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
I'm turning you over to the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
They'll do what they must. Come with
I'm
me.
not going down without a fight.
Uh-oh. Okay. That was easy.
And so I shall.
No, Magica. No running from me. There you go. Knight's Locket, Knight's Note. Well, okay. If you have played this game before, maybe you can answer me something. So, like these... Oh, yeah, it's from the dead bodies giving me stuff. With these active abilities, like the one I've got on Y and B here. I know there's a radio menu. Wrong one. Yeah. So, can I just activate them here and then they stay active versus needing to have them taking up one of my slots here? Because that kind of sucks. Let me know. Because that would be awesome if I could move them off my main bar.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief
active
seems
if you
like too
activate them
much
to the-
trouble, I take it.
Oh, stream
Is
elements.
my
You're not
being
supposed to be saying that
upset
anymore.
so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just
Hold
what
on.
would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Ha. Come on. Logan, you know who I am. Oh, it's just Stream Elements still announcing our guest that's not here. Yeah. I forgot to turn it off. Okay, I can't see the button on that screen. There we go. Cool. There we go. Okay. So now Matt's blacksmithing. Yeah, that's a thing. He and I played a game together the other day. Really cool guy. You should check out his stuff. But he's not our guest tonight, so that doesn't need to be saying that all the time. Alright, very creepy. Forget I asked. Just get to the point. What do you want to talk about, Alistair? You've been very quiet, Alistair. Leave him alone, Morgan.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We need to hear some news before we can decide. Or you have some thoughts on the point,
This
Alistair?
should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Nope.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Rillean is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Okay, is there any way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Rillean is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he
I feel
certainly
like that's
wouldn't see
skipping
that
to the final
coming,
boss.
and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Yeah, whenever I'm ready. You hear that? Sweet loot. Sweet, sweet loot.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
It's fun having the two of them together with you.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here.
Yeah, I'm an elf. Yeah. And I'm a mage. I didn't wander anywhere.
You still look like trouble. We got plenty of that with the war now.
I could make trouble for you, human. Is that what you want?
No. Beg pardon and all. I should mind my manners.
That you should. I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of the village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Do you know about those bandits outside the village?
Best thing that's happened to Lothering. Bandits will keep the rabble out, if Sir Bryant and his lot won't.
I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
He's really pissy.
I don't like this place. Why did we come here?
There's none to be found.
Hmm.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news, actually. Did you know about the bandits just outside the village?
Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
I'm your friend now? Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Terran Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Okay, thank you. Ah, yes, the board. Ooh, more loot. I like loot.
Ah, the Chantry board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Shut up, Morgan. Bandits, bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Brian, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Wow, I'm batting 1,000 trying to read this tonight. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Brian's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The rewards for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look upon his children in our hour of need. Fine, I accept. Yeah.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands.
Little over the
one of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
I did drink that shit. Ignore him, people. I know I intend to. Why don't you keep your voice down? Is no one going to shut this madman up? Watch where you throw accusations, fool!
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The band left us. We're going to die.
Well, if you do, I get mana back.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No, I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn.
I'm not evil. Please, won't you talk to me?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
Scaring me? You're not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
Yep. I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors.
This is why I max out cunning.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
Though
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Well, that settles the matter. Let's all wander off.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
I wouldn't count on it. Aspirin, my friend. Aspirin. Sir Marin.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Mm-hmm. You know about the bandits on the highway?
Yes, but we can barely keep order in the village right now. We have no men to chase down bandits.
Give me options.
If you like, you can speak to Sir Bryant, but I doubt he'll tell you differently.
Give me options. Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Make her watch over you.
So, here's a question. I'm no longer in the tower. I no longer have, like, any kind of Templar escort. Does that make me an apostate? I know it's kind of weird because I am a, because I'm a
There's word
warden.
of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Sir Bryant.
Yes? Who might you be?
Huh, you don't know me? You can call me Rillean.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
Do many of his knights come here?
Some have in recent days. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Yeah. Hoping you can help me. I'm a Grey Warden.
I see. That is certainly worthy of notice. Tairn Logain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
He claimed we're responsible?
And set a bounty on any who survived. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
I can do that if you like.
No need. I will have it dealt with. Again. Savaral, those fool bandits have returned. Take some men and drive them off and see if you can't capture that leader of theirs this time.
As you command, Sir Bryant.
I already killed him.
No. Unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
You heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Not a fan, then? King Kaelin had no heir?
None that we know of. Tairn Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well.
So
if
you're
only our
mage.
powers work to keep away the darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tern Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Oh no! Where would I find this revered
In her
mother?
study, no doubt, preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Okay, I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Okay. Where's this fool knight? Aha! Fool knight. There's a shiny book. Book! First Blight, Chapter 1. Sir Donald!
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
That's why I was
Sir
going to shank you.
Donald?
I mean,
Is that
hi.
you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tern Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet Arleman, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Tern Loghain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tern Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden.
I don't care what he
Whatever
is.
the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Loghain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Oh! Your friend Sir Hendrik is dead.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Yeah, you're welcome. Some bandits killed him outside the village.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Uh-oh. I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
You need to plug in. If you need to plug in.
Spoke. Chant of light scattered in the darkness.
You ever wonder
Word
if that's an
dispelled,
accurate likeness
fear
of
and
Andraste?
ignorance.
Maybe she
Let
was
those
ugly.
who cry out from
Maybe
the
she had
shadows
buck
be
teeth.
comforted.
How
Let
could
those
we
who
know?
seek redemption be delivered. Let those
No
who have
idea.
sinned be forgiven.
Books! No, I want the book. Book. Dang it. I want to teach the dog to pick the lock. That would be hilarious, having the
Then
dog.
shall the Maker return to us. And
Can I
then
go
shall
upstairs?
the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
Templar.
Shall the chant of light make
Ooh, books. Jeez, Massey. Hello, revered mother.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is accepted?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well, 30 silver it is.
Thank you, my son. What can I do
hate
for
to
you
offend
then?
anybody. was hoping to receive your blessing.
Not many of your people join our devotions. How nice that you are an exception. In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child in creation.
I like how even Morrigan's bowing.
Watch over his
like she believes any of this.
Give him light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else.
Then come over and plug it in.
I want to be on camera though. Can you like zoom into your face?
Really doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm getting in comfortably close. Hi, how are you?
Sorry.
How you doing? Okay, I can sit down there. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Look at that. I don't want to say this because. Whatever, I'm going to.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
So I hear, but it is Loghain who betrayed the king.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else...
I guess there's nothing else. Can you provide any help to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village in Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now...
Can I have my 30
if there
silver
is
back?
Nothing else? May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Oi. Lost 30 silver. Isn't there somebody over here that's got a quest for me? I thought.
I hear those bandits are back again.
I thought there was somebody over here. Maybe it's a different place. Aim! Fire! Another thing on the Chancer's board? Nope. Okay, it's sparkling.
Mother, where are you?
Oh, I thought that question or exclamation mark was underground.
Have you seen my mother?
Nope. That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did.
Hate to tell you, kid.
She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Yeah, well, good luck with it. Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
That'll work for the Discord, but not for
Go to the Chantry, child. Someone will look
I
after you.
will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
The ears give me away?
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, your father's a prick. Hate to tell you, kid.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
I'd say so.
Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
The conversations these people get in, I love to stop and listen to it. So sorry if that bugs you guys, but I like to stop and listen.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe Knights were looking for it.
Hey, how do you get to the moon?
They didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it. So Terran Logain is the new regent, isn't it?
I think...
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Clan Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Take out the commander!
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
The Grey Wardens didn't betray King Caleb. Logan did.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
The Terran left the king to die.
Wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
Take a message, Logan.
What do you want to tell him?
I'm not going to let something like that ruin my future.
The Grey Wardens know what really happened.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Or I was.
I am Rillean. A pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
The Maker is on my side. Welcome aboard then. Right, I believe this is where I back away slowly.
This is what the whole Streamverse community is all about.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well. I will not turn away help where it is offered. That's true.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
I think I'm gonna take you off the lineup for now and add in a little.
Indeed.
Yeah, that'll do. Sweet. Why did I go into comp? That was weird. Blackstone liaison.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You out of food? Don't have any well-paying work in Lothering?
whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
And the merchant is getting away with it?
Now, that gouger isn't careful, he'll wind up in the cage with a canary, or worse. Mark my words. People get more desperate by the day.
Show me what you got. Cool. I need to sell stuff. Actually, first, I need to make sure everybody's equipped with the best possible stuff they can be. So let's go. I think it's here. Yeah, close enough. Let's see. Inspect. Okay, that's one I have equipped. Dagger, dagger. Greatsword, barbarian, mace, mace. Shortbow, darkspawn, shortbow. Okay. Are there any actual stats? Ooh, okay. There we go. Oh, okay. That one's better. Better damage. Better. Yes. All around better. Equip.
Yeah, but in that
Any other stats?
You should have seen his face. I don't know if you saw the VOD, but like
Compare.
I hurt for him.
Cool. Cool. Best stuff for me. Alright. I'm... Prepare. 6 defense, plus 1 magic. About the same. Ooh, I can wear leather armor? But fatigue. I run out of magic quick enough anyway. Warden's Oath. Disamulet. Warden's Oath. Compare. Plus 2 constitution. Yeah, I think I'll stick with what I got. Okay. Next. Alistair. Alistair. Let's see what we got here for you. Greatsword, 2-handed. Nope. Mace, main hand. Less damage, and yeah. No bows.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
But the thing is, too, how much help can you give someone that is not willing to take it? I mean, he's
Requires
asked for
22
in
strength.
general chat, and we've tried giving him ideas. You know, I gave him some ideas that I
Compare.
didn't think about for my own stream until right in that moment. You know, I'm like, and
Ooh, cool.
instead of
Start at...
him saying, "Oh, thanks, that's a great idea," or
Nope.
"Hey, I'll try that out,"
Nope.
he took it as
And
insulting.
Nope.
And
Nope. Ooh, yes. Split mail. I doubt leather's gonna be better than what he's currently wearing. Yeah, once I can get that on him. Restriction. Me. Oregon. Okay, start with magic staff. I think I've only got the one.
here's a question. How
Compare.
do you determine the severity of the situation? I mean, you
Hers is
might
better.
be able to document it and, like you said, have 5 things written down about one person in this document.
She has
but
no boots.
How severe of a situation is it? How frequently? Obviously, if they have 5 things, then it's pretty frequently. What do we do to put out those things to stop them from...
Enchanter's footings. Studded leather boots. Yeah, let's get her the enchanters. That'll help. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Liliana. Okay, chantry robes. I'll do that. Or see. Not better. Oh, wait. Yes, it is better.
Not Felicia.
$125, $23.99. She always ends up in the same outfit whenever I play with her. Chainman. The fatigue is incredible with this one. Now we'll leave her in leather, because I don't want her getting exhausted. Let's see. I think skill-wise, she's a... Is she a two-handed? I don't remember. Dual wield. She's an archer, so I need to give her a bow. That's what I thought. I remember that at one point. Okay. So we should switch her up to a bow. Ooh. -1 dexterity. That's not cool. So we got a tier 3 bow. It's probably going to be the best that we got. Let's put the fire arrows, because why not? We've got them. Cool. Cool. Alright, cool. Then I'm going to... Oh, wait. That's right, there are weapon sets. We're not going to worry about it.
They're here about food. Take it up. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you got. Show me what you gone and done. Yeah, sell it all. Sell it all. Yeah, might as well. Well, most of it. I'm not going to sell it all. For instance, I am not selling the blood plate. Nope, not getting it. Not getting it. I'll keep that too. I just like it when things aren't glowing. Oh yeah, I gotta look up who likes what items. Okay. Buyback, nope, special. Do I got enough? Yeah, I got enough stuff to buy all this. Sweet. Grease trap plans. I like plans. I'm going broke, but I don't care. Ooh. What does this do? It's 2 dexterity. Requires 12 strength. Cannot equip on this character. I know. And I can't see it on him either. Yeah, we'll find some. Not too worried about it.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
Why should I help
you?
The
Blackstone Irregulars fought alongside the King's army against Orlais. We've helped nobles defend their land and given our service to people in need for generations. Our current captain, Rillean, is an honorable man who sees that we can do some good in Ferelden once more. He is so confident in our mission that he trusted the Grey Wardens would support us.
How can I
Our
be of
leaders
service?
thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Rillean and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take
Thank
a look.
you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Scraping the barrel. There are a number of people who pledge to aid the Blackstone Irregulars in times of need. Those times are now. Here you will find 3 letters of conscription. Deliver them to the people listed below, and return to the Irregulars for your payment. Should any of these people refuse, do what you must to get them to honor their oaths. Redcliffe, Lothering, Denerim. Sure, why not? Dereliction of duties. Irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this, and you will be rewarded. These deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the Irregulars' future as a supplier of martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit, and bring the supplies back as proof that the problem has been dealt with. Excuse me. We will ask no questions as to your method for the final condition of the deserters. Or the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. You will likely find them in the following locations. Lake Calton Head, Denerim, and then the Frostback Mountains. Fine.
You hear about food? Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry.
Yeah.
I got other gear to sell.
Of any well-paying work?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
Any idea where I could get ingredients?
There's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Very well.
Right, but the thing is...
Stuff!
That I completely get. But the thing is, if they are a member of the Streamiverse, they represent the Streamiverse.
What now?
So it should
I like having
our responsibility
someone who can pick locks. Yeah.
No, I know. No.
Willpower determines the character's available mana and stamina.
The Templars, he said the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanpot are all turning.
Right. Any glittering? Refugee. Helpful refugee.
Ha! You see them soldiers run like frightened children? Way to go!
Hey! Daddy Donut! An Infinity Riot! And some Num Nummies. Doing well! Just playing a little Dragon Age. Rini couldn't join me tonight, so she's sitting there in chat. And I'm looting stuff!
Hello,
Allison?
stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Spent last hour watching Breaking Bad. Okay, Daddy. Okay. Had to put the daughter to bed. Spent last hour watching Breaking Bad.
You guys, you're welcome.
Why don't you just buy some? Barlin has poison lands on his traps. Sorry, I can't make traps.
Oh, he doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
Totally fired.
Why don't you just buy
None
some?
to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
I stopped and asked. I'll be back. Refugee. Wait. Redhead.
Please, we came here to get away from the...
Hey, it's the Elder.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I figured you could.
I finished.
Aha, you finished.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment.
Cool.
I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Cool. Yeah. I like to collect all the quests and then just do them all at once. Makes things easier.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain your mind.
We should not talk about your mother. That works for me.
I don't know where her voice went. Chicken houses. Ooh. Stuff. Iron ring.
Zoom yourself in again.
Okay, zooming in. Hi. Do I have something in my eye? Oh, it's just you. Okay. Rini's very self-conscious. She's not ready to be on stream right now. I don't blame her. I look like a hot mess earlier myself. Been working out in the heat, trying to get ready for the kid's birthday party tomorrow.
I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. Enough!
Why did that get
People
so
here are
distant?
already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows. But what about my food? I said enough!
You live without the forest all around.
That marshman stole from me. I know it.
Are we?
Hello.
Shokke basitisra, marade starit, merade twasit. You aren't one of my captors.
Nope.
I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
You're a prisoner. Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Rillean. Pleased to meet you.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight. What do you care so long as you're free? That's not my concern. I'm on a quest of great importance. We'll go with number
The
one.
Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Hey, baby Belle. Glad to see you're still hanging out. Yeah, these are some good peoples. If you want to talk with people offline, by the way, let's bring this up. I can, because we are not always here. I wish I could be here all the time for you guys. I really do. But one place I can be for you is there on Discord. That link should work. You may need to copy paste it, because for some reason from Twitch it's not working right. Or I can have Irini drop one in there later if it doesn't work. But yeah, we hang out on Discord. It's cool.
Farewell, then.
Excuse me.
left here to starve, or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Ooh. I smell baked goods. They smell really good. Alright, let's check. Yeah, wrong one. Let's check quest log. Oh, gosh, dang, there's a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah, those are gonna take forever. Yep, the Blight. Yep. Okay. Lothering. Download content. Ugh. Okay, Lothering. Let's see. The Chancellor's Board. Weed out the bandits. Got it. Poisonous Petition. This one. Mark as active quest. Farmer Barley wants to place poisonous traps about his farm to protect it from beasties and other trespassers. He's asked you to create a suitable poison for him. 3 flasks of venom should do the trick. Cool. I'm hoping one of us can make poisons. I can't. Alistair can't. Morrigan can't. That's surprising. Oh, okay. Liliana can, though. Let's see what we're going to need. In this button. Acid flask. Acidic coating. Venom. Through extract. Poison making. Venom. We need toxin extracts. Okay. Then let's see. I think I had healing stuff. And there's also that quest. Let's see. More than just plants. Did you use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured? Refugees of Lothering. 3 of these should suffice. So 3 lesser health poultices. Cool. I can make them. 2 and 3. Yeah.
Now all we need are a few pretties and a bit of music.
What?
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yeah. I'm still watching you because it's Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, I know, but I didn't know if my playthrough was boring or whatnot, so let me know if you guys want to see something specific, because
the carnage we left in the wild.
I don't mind veering off the path that I normally take, because it can show more interesting things occasionally. You know what I'm saying? I usually do things a certain way. That doesn't mean it's the best way. No, don't talk to me.
What's next?
Open the box. What's in the box? Oh, good. Okay.
As you desire.
Paralyze. Yeah! Give me your soul, bandit. Ouch. Yeah. Hit him. There you go. Get him. I'm so used to being a frontline. Good. I'm glad it's not boring. I'm just asking you to keep me honest. If it ever gets boring or you want to see something in particular, like I said, let me know. Because I'm more than willing to do things differently.
Let's make this quick. Push them back.
I just like to go around and see tons of stuff, so... You know, I'm a completionist, so I like to do everything and hear everything and see everything. And so, yeah. Let me know. Alright, I'm going to save because that's a good spot. If I remember right, there's a ton of things out here that want to kill me. Ton of things. Go up this? No, we cannot. Was it spiders over here? Yeah. Oh, not cool. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Yeah? Oh. We're going. Can we get one of them dead or something? That'd be wonderful. Yeah, do it. Good. I'm glad. I figured you were being. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, you knew that was my way of dealing with things. Oy. Where am I going? Hey, the toxin extracts I need. Yeah, I wasn't trying to be accusatory or anything. It's just I like to tell people that so that they are with me. Know they're free to be. And I just gotta keep talking. I don't know why, but I do. Yay! More stops! I likes the stops! Ooh, elf root. Thank you. It's my root. Alright, well I killed those things. Now let's save again. Because I've had that happen before where I'll kill like 2 of the 3 groups and then move over to the 3rd one and it'll come. Actually, I think there's 4 groups because I think there's a group of bandits over there. All the same. Same idea.
As you desire.
Boom! Let's get this guy. Yeah.
Of course.
Take it out. You're being controlled, aren't you? Get him, Alistair! Why are you just standing there, Alistair? Ooh. There's a lot of stuff here. Mind if I do? It always scares me that I'm being shot by something. Oh, Liliana!
Just like you wanted.
Yeah! I know. That's why I bring you along. Oh, that's one of those marked trees. If I had the dog with me. Yeah, I may save way too much, but I don't care. It saves me from having issues in the future.
All right. As you desire.
Come on, Alistair, get it off of me. Red Howl. That's not good. Yeah, get down.
I'll try to be merciful.
Alistair. Get that one.
An order.
It's so different standing way back to do this. I don't play mage often. In this game, or games like it. I'm usually pretty much the epitome of frontline fighter. Ah! That still kind of frightens me. You couldn't tell. Yeah, so about that. Okay. Yeah, I know I need to come up there and talk to you guys eventually. Ah, crap, I started the thing. I didn't want to start the thing.
Leave us alone.
Hey, you! Freeze! We'll deal with you shortly. I like how he's just stood there, staring at me. Woo! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Take the dang potion! I don't know how to play as you. This is the problem with switching. Oh, just kind of keeping an eye on everyone's health. longer up. Cool, does that mean? Yeah, I am. Sweet, I have
Mighty timely arrival there,
an injury.
my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
Name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandor. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous.
I remember
these days.
finding out
Mind
who his
if I
voice
ask
actor
what
was,
brings
but
you
I'm
out
forgetting
here?
at this moment.
Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Yeah. That's not the last we've seen of them. Sealed letter. Maleficarum writes, uh-oh. Herlock Alpha, give me your loot. Oh, he only had silver for me. Okay, well, our needs, the healings.
And so I shall.
There we go. Okay. Hello?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
No chance to even talk my way out of it at all.
Run while you can.
I really don't want to hurt these people. Stop hitting me! I'm a squishy!
It's your time to die. Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. Enough.
Dirty fight.
It's done.
What now?
Sweet. Okay. We should have enough stuff now. 4 potions, I would think. Wait a minute. Map. What is it? Where's it showing me? Okay, out in the forest. Them. Feast day gifts. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Chanter's board. Got it. Yeah. Let's go to Liana. Their poison making.
Your wish?
Cool. We don't have anybody that can make traps right now. That's unfortunate.
I hear those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars...
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
It was a one-room shack. Let's just throw that out there.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
Yeah, just pay me. Search more stuff. When bears attack. On behalf of Thed, the farmer, and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood, to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whomever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. A last keepsake. A thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, Goodwife Sarah, is missing. As she has been missing for the better part of a week, as of this writing, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his mother by. The office of the Chanter will compensate this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers. Ow. May the Maker turn his gaze on us all. I thought I was going to say sovereigns. I was excited. Urch! There's that merchant that's swindling everybody.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able.
Hey, Louis.
You care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you? Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets. There's been so many of these men lately. Heartless opportunists, all.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
Probably.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Read, those of you not here to be... I think you're being unscrupulous.
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
A fine compromise.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your
yeah. Can't please everybody. Yeah, I get it, Morgan. Oh, wait. That was back there. Ah! Ah! Too many things. The things with the stuff. And the poisons and the... Yeah.
So how is it that
Get in there! Yeah. Alright, you... Barlin.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Just glad to get... That's not gold! That is not gold, sir. Just realized my shields weren't on. Alright, let's see what else I got. The Chanter's board. Yup. Get the... Oh yeah, I gotta go get the guy free. Summon bear! Ugh. Ooh, I should have played Ranger. That would have been fun. Maybe in one of the other games.
What can we do?
I've tried going warrior before and getting the
I'm not stupid, am I?
If
you need to ask the question?
Because it hurts
Some of
my
the
manly
illegal ones.
feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My,
Just like you wanted.
you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
I love the three of these people together because they go off on such fun tangents. I wish I could take my entire party, not necessarily for combat purposes, because I know that might be a little OP, though I still wish I could take them all for that reason.
It cannot be.
Yeah, it can be.
Sorry.
Ooh. You beat me. Okay. But just to hear all of them interact like
Good
that.
day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then?
I want to talk to you about Sten, the Canary you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Are you certain he did it?
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
What if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
Is there any way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I've come to return him to his people. I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Canary might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Thank you! I think that went easier because Liliana was with me. Possible. Possible. I should have gotten her before the first time I went and talked to her. I like Liliana. She's fun to play with. Have as part of my party when I'm playing. Yeah, that. Ah! Ah! All these quest markers. Okay.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Well then, that's one I haven't heard before. That was interesting. Sten, you're coming with me now.
You wish something more of me?
What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder, Have the villagers not spoken of this?
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed?
Yes.
However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
If you feel guilty about the murder, why did you do it?
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret.
Capturing you must have been difficult.
There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders.
You didn't resist capture?
I waited for several days until the knights arrived.
Why?
Because I wished to.
What an odd thing to
Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of
You
regret.
said that. How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
That's a long time to live without food or water.
Compared to your kind, maybe.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
I don't plan on leaving him here, but that's the only option you
wish something more of me?
Yeah. I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How can you help us exactly?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well, I'll let you out. You
So
make
it
a
is
grand
done.
point.
I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement? And if you annoy me and I decide to kill you? Thank you, Sten. Glad to have you. And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Elsewhere? You mean where the Khajiit live? Wrong game. I want to keep the same party. I like my party. Okay, now supposedly... Ooh. Okay, what am I doing out here? Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate.
As you desire. The light.
Wolves! I remember finding his mother alive before. Am I mistaken in that? Definitely mistaken. Oh, another wave. I don't know what somebody said to Rini, but she's dying in the other room. What? I don't know what I'm hearing out there. I'm just going to choose to ignore it for now. Oh. You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. I think I should have just told him to come with me. Oh well. I can do so much. Bears.
As you
Let's see. Make a preserver.
Why did she run? We're out in front.
let's shed some blood.
Your time to die.
Ow!
Defend yourself.
Oh, weird. What that weird sparkle ring was. Kind of cool. Quest updated. Haha, questing. Questing is the best thing. Hey, what? Okay. That's done. those may be the last ones in this spot. Yeah, over. Come on. There we go. Oh, yep. Okay. Chanter Devons.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Yep, I
And
do
the
it again.
stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Yeah, okay. Level up. Sweet. Level up. Ooh, specialization points. I can be a shapeshifter, spirit healer, an arcane warrior. I want to get blood mage. Train their magical arts to augment their martial prowess. They channel magical powers through their weapons and bodies, becoming terrors on the battlefield. That's forever, but they still linger in forgotten corners of the world. Arcane warriors may learn to use their magic score to satisfy their strength requirement to equip high-level weapons and armor. Woohoo! That's neat sounding. A shapeshifter. That could be a lot of fun, actually, doing a shapeshifter arcane warrior. I don't want to be a spirit healer now. Do you want to do that? Whoa, hold on. Back it up. I still got one of these to spend. Speak of barbarians that hold secrets of transforming their bodies into the forms of animals. The Circle of Magi denies such rumors, but this rare art survives in the forgotten corners of Thetis. Mastery of their bodies allows shapeshifters some protection, even in human form, making them durable opponents and staunch allies. +2 constitution. +1 armor. +1 dexterity, +5 attack. Anyway, geez, I don't know which one to take. I kind of want to take both. I don't know if I want to do Blood Mage, but +2 Constitution plus. Every mage can feel the dark lure of blood magic. Originally learned from demons, these dark rites tap into the power of blood, converting life into mana, and giving the mage command over the minds of others. Such power. Oh, that sounds cool. Such power comes with a price, though. A blood mage must sacrifice his own health or the health of allies to fuel these abilities. Okay, fair enough. I think I want to go shapeshifter. That just sounds fun. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, I can take the next staff focus. But I can also take spider shape. Yeah. Ooh. I can also take death magic. I need more stuff. Okay. I'm gonna take spider. Level up. Okay. You already have your specialization. Lucky you. You're a Templar. Okay. I think... yeah, willpower gives you... for warriors and rogues, willpower grant more stamina. That's good. No. Okay. Yeah, let's get this up. Those should be your 3 stats. Okay. What do you need? Oh, require level 9. That would explain a few things. What's this? Shield balance. The character is learned to compensate for the weight of a shield in combat and no longer suffers an attack penalty while using shield defense. Awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. The other 2 did not level, so that should be it. Awesome. Quests. Let's check the quests. That's the map. Quests. Okay, nothing here. Okay, so on we go. Into the wild blue yonder.
Or zoom in so I can.
I'll go do it. Can you bring me another beverage?
I could.
Fair trade. Please connect. Alright.
Just go buy cupcakes.
Alright. Another beer. Liliana, what is going on with you? Oh, I think it's because I put her in armor. Probably she's running a spell at the same time.
Back again?
Mm-hmm. She is. I'm the only one that doesn't have it on me because I died it. That's not so pleasant. Okay. Yeah, I need to go this way. What's going on up here? Can I get in here?
Yes?
Oh, hi. What do you know of this place?
Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through.
Let's talk about something
Yes?
else. Nothing, never mind. What? I'm hearing voices. Ah! Ah! Oh, hey, a crate. Small carved statue. Huh. This looks like it's going to make it difficult to get across that room. Banorn. Yes, gather my party and venture forth. Combat training. A lot of lights. A dragon, you'll say. I still got my spell on.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems
well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing? No. I'm all tapped out for surprises.
Yeah.
Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Well, we got this huge fire. Okay. All of these quests because of DLC. Mad Dog!
Oh, why, you little...
Did you just jump at the side of your own shadow again? What? What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
What's up?
Too hot to decorate.
It was just a warning. He could have taken the hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah. His name's Mad Dog, based on chat response. Who are you?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden.
Ernie's
Did
standing right
Duncan
over
ever
here. That's
mention
who's
me?
talking to me.
Levy of the coins. Levy the trader.
I'm making cake.
I'm Rillean. I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's. Well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
If you say so. What promise did Duncan make you? How do you know Duncan? I am pressing matters to attend to. Farewell! What promise did Duncan make
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened? That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I'm surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
Never heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain.
It's haunted.
Will you think on it, at least?
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new Wardens and meeting with good King Kaelin. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostergar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
I'll have to think about this. Farewell. You two!
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Okay.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
So what's your story exactly?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains.
Cool.
I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Lost glory?
Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kal Sharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled.
Wonderful.
The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old Tigers fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course.
Brother shouldn't have gotten deadified. What happened then?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost Tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Better to do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noble woman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
You're quite lucky to have done so well.
I thank the stone every single day. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
You mentioned your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here, I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That was generous of
It's
you.
not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Have you heard any rumors?
I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Caelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Let me see your waiver.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Jeez. Some good stuff. This one. Blood Dragon plate helmet. And the gauntlets to go with it. If only somebody could actually wear it. Oh my god! Tome of Arcane Techniques. Tome to give the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but is rendered useless afterwards. Ooh. Physical techniques. Ooh, I want those. I want those. Okay. Runes. Gifts! Gifts! Butterfly sword. Yes! Backpack! Bye! Leaves me half broke, but I don't care. Follow the winds? Compare. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's what I'm wearing. What? What? Yeah, fine, sell it. I don't care. I got a bunch of crap I need to go through. I gotta make sure everybody's equipped. Gosh dang it, that's hard to do. Morgan!
What do you wish of me?
Oh, yeah. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
I usually say it before I talk to her. How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother's been doing this for a long time then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents.
Okay.
Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
I already am. Did you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
Well, that's good. What do other animals think of you when you change? Can you change into... And what do other animals think of you when you've changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world.
That's why I've
There
never
are
made it
traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
To protect us from danger, isn't that sort of magic open to abuse? That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I'm shocked that you think so. Being a mage of the circle as you were.
Not like I had much
But perhaps
interest.
you felt a little like a caged bird as well, caught within that dark tower.
Yes, very much so.
I thought so.
Human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
It does sound a little revolting. Maybe tied to a flagpole and tickled. That would just make you angry, I think.
No doubt it would. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Okay. Bless you. I usually make her mad, so that's why I usually save before talking to her. I should save before I talk to Sten, because he's another one I tend to piss off. Sten! 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 Just gonna
Why
go
are we
buy
stopping?
everybody once. I think we should talk for a minute.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you alright? You were in the cage for
You
weeks.
are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
No? Why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
A little hostile, aren't we?
Many humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
So this is you being calm and helpful?
Couldn't you tell?
You said you were in the army.
I am.
Why would the Kunari send soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Doesn't that make your view of things a little skewed?
Compared to what?
You might learn more about people if you weren't hostile. You only learn about people you conquer. You might learn more about people if you weren't hostile.
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
What's your hurry?
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
Not your duty to handle the blight, though.
No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead.
We should get
as
moving.
You wish.
I pissed him off, didn't I? Yep! Sure. Alright, Liliana.
Yes?
Get her talking while I'm doing this. Yeah, shoes. Okay. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
Well, here I am. This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see. What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
True. I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Fair enough. She approves. And Alistair, last one to talk to.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
That doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss. He was like a father to you, I understand. Good. I don't want you falling apart again. That doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
No, I understand completely.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from Hyeva, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I've lost enough to know what you're going through. No, not really. Not since I went to the tower. I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest.
Oh, sorry about that. Let's get going. We still have a lot to do, right?
Alistair approves, +5. Alright, well, I think I got around to everybody in the camp. So, that is where I'm going to call it for the night. We're going to set out on our next adventure in 2 weeks' time. Next week, it will be Irene and I both back at the computers. Not sure what we've got on tap for that Friday. My schedule's written down or in my little book, but it hasn't gotten uploaded to the site, and unfortunately appears to not be uploaded in my brain anymore. So, just a reminder, tomorrow our stream is not happening because we are extremely busy here with our personal lives. But we will be back on Monday with First Try. Again, I don't remember exactly what we're playing, but keep an eye on our Twitter and our Discord, and we will be sure to update you guys with what we are playing. Also coming up in the near future, I believe it'll be 2 weeks from this Saturday. At least that's the rumor. Insomniacs will be starting his own show here on our stream Saturday mornings, his time. So it'll be Saturday afternoons where we're at. He is in, I believe it's Mountain Time. So, yeah, he'll be starting a stream that should be really fun and interesting. If you want more details on that, I know he's been spilling a lot of the beans on our Discord channel, so feel free to check that out. And I think that's the last of what I had to go off on. If there's anything else that comes up, it will be announced on both our Twitter and in our Discord. So feel free to keep an eye there. We're also still looking for help with the channel. We're looking for moderators here and for our Discord. We're looking for new hosts for shows. We're looking for people to help us as part of our think tank. So if you want to help influence where this stream is going, feel free to stop in and check out our applications. All of them we have a big need for, so we could really use you guys there. Other things to check out are, of course, our goals. We've got a subscriber goal at which we'll do another giveaway. Our last giveaway was an awesome t-shirt signed by both Irene and I. And it's going to Ivan the Terrible, if I recall correctly. He was the winner of our last raffle. For now, you are earning glory, which you can use to buy those raffle tickets in the future. Or those giveaway tickets. Yeah. Let's see, anything else that I can think of? Oh, yeah, and you'll notice the one over there that says save our asses. That's because you guys can't see it too well right now, but if I were to pan the camera down, you would notice I am sitting in a really old and kind of crappy IKEA chair that's splitting at the seam. IKEA living room chair. And it's not bad for sitting here at the Xbox and just doing this, though. You know, it's starting to wear out. Like I said, it's pretty old, especially for an IKEA piece of furniture. But we use these as our computer chairs too, so we're left reaching up to get to our keyboard and mouse. So please, if you are interested in that, helping us with that at all, just type !tip and you'll get a link to our donations page. It's also listed down below the stream, and yeah, anything you can do there would really help us out in replacing the chairs. Now you'll notice that's kind of a lofty goal. It's because we are looking at some really decent computer chairs is what our goal is. And well, I'm over 6'1", and trying to find any computer chairs for somebody of my height, you've got to go into the really expensive ones, or you will not get anything of decent quality, or you won't find something that fits me. Any gaming chair that I've sat down in that wasn't specifically designed for tall people has these little wings that come out, and they're supposed to like cup the top of your shoulders and give you a good resting place for your head and whatnot. They sit right here on my shoulder blades and kind of push me forward in this awkward type stance. So that's why it is such a high goal. But any help there would be a great help. So I think that's it. I'm going to head over to the computer and see if there's anybody online that I can start a raid for. Yeah. And with that, I am going to be going offline here, but we will be doing a raid, so when we get over there, shout Geek Raid. And if you happen to be one of our subscribers, throw up the D20 dice. Let them know we sent you. Other than that, yeah, I think that's it. Till we meet again, may all your days be glorious and full of geekery. Have a good night. I'm not gonna push the button.